Hello and welcome back to Vital Newcastle, your Newcastle YouTube channel in association with newcastle.vitalfootball.co.uk. This is Talking Toon once again, and in this one we are going to look ahead to the match against Bournemouth on Saturday. Bit of a public service announcement from me regarding the statement that came out from the Premier League, and we're going to have a bit of a laugh and a giggle at Martin Dubravka, if you will allow it. So let's kick off with a look ahead to the Bournemouth game on Saturday, 3 o'clock kick-off at St James's Park. I'm going to do an official match preview for Vital, so that'll be up on the Vital website, newcastle.vitalfootball.co.uk, and that'll go up after Eddie Howe's press conference and we know a bit more about who's fit, who's available and whatnot. This is just a little speculation and maybe a bit of wishful thinking, who knows. So yeah, the way I see this one against Bournemouth, we need to come away with 3 points, bare minimum. Like, it has to be a win. If it's a 1-0 win, that's fine. But I do think we need to send a message on this one. Look, Liverpool put 9 past them. I mean, they're leaking goals like there's no tomorrow. Even like they've parted company with Scott Parker now. They don't have a full-term manager in place. We have to make an example where we have to show what we're capable of. It's not about mercy towards them, it's about kicking on. We've dropped so many points this season, either through our own inability to take chances or through being shafted by VAR, whatever. Fact of the matter is, we haven't had a win since the opening day of the season, and that needs to change, and there is no better opportunity than Saturday to get those 3 points. And if we can do it in style, then that's what needs to be done. I mean, we've got Alexander Isak there, raring, absolutely raring. Hopefully we'll have Maxi and or Bruno back to provide him with a bit more firepower, a bit better of a final ball for him to get onto. We'll see, who knows. Wilson is touch and go. I think it might be too soon for Wilson, but what a game for him to come back to, wouldn't it, against his former club. Obviously, if he does come back, he's going to want to make a point, so he'll want to be among the goals, especially with Isak breathing down his neck for his place. So, yeah, it's all very interesting, but the fact is, we need to score a goal. I was watching the Evermore podcast last night, and things did get a bit out of hand. We got up to about 7-0 on that one, but the general consensus was somewhere around 4-0 would be absolutely superb. That would show our intent, yeah, and that would send a message that we're not here to fuck spiders. We are here to compete. We are here to challenge, and that's what we need to do. But of course, this will be the first game back after the postponement last week following the death of the Queen. Premier League did release a statement yesterday saying what is going to be happening around the grounds this weekend, and that is a minute's silence before kick-off, followed by a rendition of the national anthem, which will be obviously God Save the King. So that'll be the first time we've sung that one. And then an applause on the 70th minute to commemorate Her Majesty's 70 years on the throne. Now this is the bit I want to mention because, you know, we are under the spotlight. Whether we like it or not, we have the likes of Oliver Holt and Miguel Delaney just breathing down our necks, waiting for us to trip up at any point. So during the minute silence, whether you like the royal family, whether you can't stand them, I don't care. Just shut up, alright? Just be respectful, observe the silence, don't give these media vultures anything to drag us over the coals with. I'm not here to tell people how to think about the royal family. Everyone has their own opinion, I certainly have mine. But please, it's all about just keeping Newcastle out of the spotlight. We saw what happened to the Liverpool fans against Ajax on, was it Tuesday night, Wednesday night? I think it was Tuesday. Hell on Twitter because a few people were making a noise during the anthem. We have no idea what corner of the ground those noises were coming from, whether it was home fans or away fans. The fact of the matter is, they got crucified online. And look, we all know the Scousers don't have the highest opinion of the royal family, so it's up to them if that's what they want to do. But I'm just saying, if we do it as well, you know, it's going to reflect badly on us, and again, it's just going to add fuel to the fire, and we can do without it. We just want to get on and play football. I think we can do our best talking on the pitch, and Eddie Howe, in all his press conferences, always says the right things. Let's leave it to him to speak on our behalf, alright? But anyway, on to more Hilarious news. So the Athletic ran a piece last night, link will be in the description below. They've speculated that Manchester United are unlikely to trigger Martin Dubravka's release clause. Martin Dubravka is currently on loan at Manchester United and they have a contract with a £6 million option to buy at the end of the season, which becomes an obligation if he hits so many appearances. Apparently that appearance figure is quite high and it already looks like he's not going to hit it. He didn't even travel with the Manchester United team on their European adventures this week. It's just mind-boggling, isn't it? Dubravka kicks up the stink because Nick Pope comes in and takes his number one spot. Right, fair enough. You want to play football. It's your job. It's your passion. It's what you want to do. That's great. So if you want to go away, find first team football somewhere, not a problem. I'm not going to stand in your way if that's what makes you happy. But he didn't, did he? He's gone to Manchester United, where he's second behind David De Gea, possibly even third in the pecking order. Are the seats on the bench at Old Trafford that much more comfortable than the ones at St James's Park? What's going on? What's he thinking? Why has he done this? The thing that really gets us though, I wouldn't even mention it. Like, this wouldn't even be a story if it wasn't for the fact that he went on the way he did when he left. Big, long, ranty post about goodbye and thanks. You've all been amazing. Like, mate, you're on loan. You're coming back. There's 3 get-out clauses in this thing. Like, don't count your chickens, boyo. So, first off, to make the deal permanent without question, you need to hit the appearance targets, which you're probably not going to do because David De Gea. Second off, Man United have to decide that it was worth buying you at the end of your contract, so like it's up to them now whether they want to fork out £6 million for you, and apparently according to the Athletic they already don't want to. And third of all, there's a recall clause in January if we're struggling, which, hang on a minute, oh yeah, we've got Carl Darlow injured and we've just had to bring in Calamity Carriers until January. So if Carl Darlow's still struggling in January, we have every right to get on the blow to Eric Ten Hag and say, can we have Dubravka back, please? So that's 3 ways that you can come back to this club, and you've gone on like you'll never see us again. Sorry, mate. So yeah, I just find it amusing, I find it strange, and like I say, I wouldn't make a big deal of it if it wasn't for the way he went on when he left. It's left a sour taste in people's mouths. I mean, we've all loved Dubravka. He's made some absolutely blinding saves. He was an absolute bargain. I mean, his debut against, ironically, Man United was just absolutely mind-blowing. But then he goes and does this when he leaves, and it's just, nah, don't like it. Don't like it. Anyway, that is enough for this time round. There will be more content up on newcastle.vitalfootball.co.uk. As I say, there will be a full match preview going up on Friday afternoon after Eddie Howe spoke to the media, and we have a bit more of a clear picture as to fitness levels of certain players, who will be there, who will be back, and I'll make a more educated guess as to the outcome of that one in that review. But there will be other stuff going up between now and then, so please keep an eye on newcastle.vitalfootball.co.uk. And if you've liked this video, give it a like, give it a share, get in the comments. Let's get this channel off the ground. So that's going to be it from me for this one, and I'll catch you next time around. Cheers.